What would you do if your child vanished without a sound? No scream, no broken window, no trail, just absence. You were there. They were there. Then nothing. This is not a horror story. This is real life. Real children. Real disappearances. And sometimes, the endings are worse than if they were never found. If these stories haunt you, subscribe. Because some vanishings don't stay buried. And some come back. Let's begin. Case 1. Bobby Dunbar, the boy who came back wrong. 1912, Louisiana. 4-year-old Bobby Dunbar disappears during a family trip to the lake. 1 second he's there, the next, gone. 8 months later, a boy is found in Mississippi. The Dunbars say it's Bobby. The mother of another boy says it's her son, Bruce. Both are convinced. Both are desperate. But the law chooses the Dunbars. The other mother? Jailed. Forgotten. For the rest of his life, the boy lives as Bobby. Until a century later. DNA proves the awful truth. He wasn't Bobby. He was Bruce. Which means Bobby was never found. Not dead. Not alive. Just missing. Case 2. Stephen Damman. The baby on the sidewalk. 1955. A mother leaves her toddler outside a Long Island store in a stroller. It's the 50s. That was normal. She's gone for 5 minutes. When she comes back, the stroller is there, but Stephen is gone. FBI. Posters. National headlines. Nothing. No footage. No suspects. No ransom. Like he slipped into a hole no one could see. Years later, a man with no past comes forward. He thinks he's Stephen. They test him. He's not. The case is still, open. 70 years later, an empty stroller, and a mother who walked out of a store and into a nightmare. Case 3. Jared Negrete. The camera in the mountains. 1991. 14-year-old Jared goes on a Boy Scout hike in the San Bernardino Mountains. He's the slowest in the group. Falls behind. He never catches up. Search teams find nothing. Until they find his camera. Inside, a final roll of photos, sunsets, trees, rocks, and then the last image. A close-up. Jared's face. Dirt on his cheeks. Eyes wide. Mouth slightly open. As if he's lying down. Or hiding. Or staring at something just off frame. That photo is the last piece of Jared ever found. Whatever happened, he saw it coming. Case 4. Asha Degree. The girl who walked into the dark. 2000. Valentine's Day. Shelby, North Carolina. Asha is 9 years old. A good student. Happy. Quiet. Sometime around 2:30 a.m., she gets up, packs her backpack, and leaves the house. There's a storm. It's pitch black. 2 drivers spot her. Walking alone on Highway 18. No one ever sees her again. A year later, her backpack is found. Buried in plastic. Inside is a photo of a girl no one recognizes. No explanation, no reason, no answers. Why did a 9-year-old walk into a thunderstorm alone? Who buried her things? And who was she going to meet? Case 5. Dennis Martin. The forest that swallowed him. 1969. Great Smoky Mountains. Father's Day weekend. 6-year-old Dennis Martin plays hide-and-seek near the campsite. He hides behind a bush. His family never sees him again. Search teams cover 56 square miles. Green berets are brought in. Nothing. But a family nearby hears something. A scream. Followed by a figure in the woods. Large. Hairy. Not a child. The Park Service denies it. Locals whisper. Wild men. Feral people. Things that live where humans don't belong. Dennis was never found. And the forest still stands. Case 6. The Sodder Children. The fire that left no ashes. 1945. Christmas Eve. Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family's house burns to the ground. 5 children are believed to have died inside. But their bodies? Never found. Not a single bone. Not a single tooth. Fire experts say it's impossible. Even in the worst fires, remains are left. But here, nothing. Then, the sightings begin. One woman says she saw the children at a motel the next day. Another says she saw them in a car, peering out the window, confused. The family gets a photo in the mail, years later, of a man who looks exactly like one of the boys, now grown. On the back, it says, Lewis Sodder. I love Brother Frankie. Elil Boys, a 90132. No one knows what it means. The mother never stopped looking. The father put up a billboard. It stayed there for decades. 5 children vanished. In a fire that didn't burn them. Into a world that never gave them back. Case 7. Timmothy Pitzen. The boy left behind. 2011. Aurora, Illinois. Timothy's mom picks him up from school early. She tells staff there's a family emergency. They're seen over the next 3 days at hotels, zoos, water parks. Then, she's found. Dead in a hotel room. A suicide note beside her. It reads, "Don't try to find him. He's safe. You'll never find him." And they haven't. Timothy vanished. His last known location is a motel 100 miles from home. There was no footage of him leaving, no DNA, no trace. In 2019, a man shows up claiming to be him. The nation holds its breath. It's not him. So, where is Timothy? Did she give him away? Did someone help? Or was she lying? Case 8. Kyron Horman. The Science Fair Ghost. 2010. Portland, Oregon. Kyron Horman goes to school. He's excited. It's Science Fair Day. His stepmother takes a photo of him next to his project. It's the last time he's ever seen. She says she watched him walk down the hallway, but he never made it to class. No cameras saw him leave. No teacher saw him after that photo. He simply vanished in a school full of people. The police searched for weeks. They found nothing. Not even a scent trail for the dogs. As if the school erased him. The science fair went on. Other kids presented their projects. But the hallway where Kyron disappeared still echoes with questions. Children are not supposed to vanish. Not in public. Not in daylight. Not with people watching. But they do. And what's worse, sometimes they leave behind evidence. Just enough to disturb you. Never enough to explain. Some of these stories are solved. Most aren't. And some never will be. Because something is broken. In the world. In the system. Or maybe in us. If these stories chilled you, subscribe. Because the darkness doesn't stop here. It only gets deeper.